Welcome to the stream, my friends, and we're getting ready to start for another good stream today. And can I just point out, this is the first day we've streamed 2 days in a row in a very long time, which I'm super excited about. And look at that, no technical difficulties. I think we should get some hype for that. No technical difficulties at all. And welcome everybody, Christmas Mouse, Regulus, Epic Blue Mouse. Welcome everybody, welcome. Is that the Augie? That's the Augster, there he is. Let's see, Gravity Boss, I like it. I like the name, very fancy, very fancy. Very, very fancy. Welcome everybody, it's great to have you. But let me check, oh, look at that, Twitter worked today. Bam. Is that a Gabe? Is that a Gabe? It is, it's a Gabe. Welcome Gabe, welcome, welcome, welcome. Pirate cake, whoa. What does a pirate cake look like? I want to know what a pirate cake looks like right now. I want to know what a pirate cake looks like. Steep, welcome back, Steep. It's great to have you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, it's great to have you back. Let's see. I'm still like really caught up on a pirate cake. I mean, gal, what is a pirate cake? If Scar could just nail the end of the stream. I fixed it. Totally fixed it. It literally took me 30 seconds to finally fix after like 4 streams where I've messed this up, but no, totally got it. Totally fixed, Epic. Totally fixed. Nailed it this time. Oh, welcome everybody. It's great to have you. So, we got a day. Man, today when we start working on something, you guys are gonna have to be there for me. I'm gonna have to put carpet on one of the skyscrapers, and it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt my soul. It's gonna hurt me, and I'm gonna need you guys' support when I have to do this, because I'm gonna break that beautiful, clean concrete, and it's gonna be terrible. Hey Scar, nice to see you again. Thank you so much for the bits. Very, very much appreciate. Wow, I'm already failing the words, and we're not even 1 minute into the stream today. We're not even 1 minute in, my friends. We're not even 1 minute in. Okay, here we go. It is time to get going today. So let's switch on over here. Wait, did it work? Are you serious? Are you serious? Is this not working? Oh, no, it worked again. Okay, wow. I'm still working out the technical difficulties of my stream deck, but it's getting there. After all these months, we're someday gonna have this thing working 100%. You know, I love this thing. Like, it just needs to love me back. See, I can switch between these things like super fast. It just needs to love me back. I love it unconditionally. It's a thing. All right, let's sleep the night away, grab some resources, and then we can get started. But we're just hanging out here in the pre-stream, just getting everything set up and ready to go. Let me see what is going on. Audio is lagging. That might be on your side, my friend. I would recommend refreshing if possible. That might definitely help with that issue. Audio delay. Now, are you just saying that because somebody else said that, or is that an actual issue? Mods, can you let me know? Test. Doesn't look like it on my end. Looks super fancy. Yeah, not like it. Yeah, it might be an issue on because I did a little pop test. It's totally good. Yeah, I would recommend refreshing. Let's see, Q&A Scar, were you ever bullied in school? Let me take a little sleep here. Wait, I thought I needed to sleep. Let me check my clock. What's going on here? Oh, wait, maybe it was morning when I came in here. I was like, all right, we're gonna head down there. We're gonna take a little sleep here, but apparently it wasn't. Apparently it wasn't. Let me talk about the bullying a little later. Don't let me forget. All right. Let's see, Augie, no lag here. If anyone has any trouble, just totally refresh. Like, there's always issues with like browsers, and there's always like an issue, and like sometimes just simply giving a little refresh will make the magic happen. Why am I going down? I don't want to go down. I want in this chest. Totally not laggy today. Okay, let me see here. Where do I keep my iron?
Welcome aboard
there it
the
is.
USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scott, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Waffle Sheep, thank you so much for the resubscription. Very much appreciated. Can we get some 4-month resubscription hype? Happy Sunday to you also. That is very awesome. Thank you so much for the support. 4 months in a row, rocking the bronze badge. I like that. I like that a lot, my friend. All right, let's hear these sheep.
I couldn't help it. It wanted the next bit badge. Here, take these.
Augie, thank you so much for the bits. I'm dodging. I'm weaving the bits. And look at that fancy red badge. It's like super color coordinated. Very, very nice. Very nice. All right. So, like I said, the issues with the creeper farm, if you guys are kind of following along with the whole creeper farm stuff. Oh, wait. Now it's like
welcome aboard
now.
the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Rudagore, thank you so much for the 11-month resubscription. Thank you so much. Thank you for all you do. Well, thank you for the support and hanging out with me. I very, very much appreciate that. Can we get some 11-month hype in the chat? That's super awesome of you. Thank you so much for sticking around with me for 11 months. It's crazy. Thank you so much. Let's see. Don't judge me. It's pink. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I wonder what all the bit badges look like. I don't even know. I should look at all the different ones. Very interesting. Very interesting. Your voice is so familiar. Your user is so familiar. Why? I don't know. It's a mystery. It's a great mystery. A mystery that cannot be solved, my friend. All right, so I'm still in my head. Okay, this is the deal. I'm like trying to cope with this, I guess, to put this carpet on the skyscraper. Like, I don't want to do this. I do not want to do this because I feel like it's going to look kind of cruddy, especially when people come in here without texture packs and they don't have my nice, clean, beautiful wool texture. It's going to look so cruddy. And I'm just like, oh man, I just don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. But I don't know. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna persevere. You guys are gonna support me all the way. Buttons? No, man. This is the thing. This is why I would have preferred to be like in a mushroom biome to avoid mobs spawning on top of the skyscrapers. But on the other hand, we couldn't have created our creeper farm and some of the other things we want to do without our friendly mobs. So yeah, it's just the thing is I don't want to degrade the quality. Like, we could put carpet, we could put buttons, pressure plates, you know, all those different things, but in a way that just kind of degrades the quality of the design when we start incorporating like just random anti-mob spawning measures, and it's aggravating to no end. Sabertooth, thank you so much for the bit attack. Thank you so much, very much appreciated. So yeah, I don't know. We'll do it, guys. We're gonna do it. I got the wool. Got the wool. Let's see. Great carpet doesn't look like snow. I'm confused. Wait, are we talking about? I'm confused now. When in doubt, throw some trapdoors on it. That just hurts my soul, Augie. That just hurts it inside, but that's okay. That's okay. Well, we're gonna do a test. We're gonna do a test, and we also probably should start the stream out. I'm just like frustrated that I'm gonna have to do this. Oh, I don't want to do it. I'm gonna go fly up here and talk to my cat for a second. I'll get over it if I go up here and talk to the cat. Hi, cats. How are you guys doing? You doing good? I appreciate you guys up here watching out over Scarlandia, keeping an eye on things, keeping Bob the Creeper Building Inspector at bay, and I appreciate that. All right, guys, are we ready to start this stream officially? Are we ready to go? Can we get some stream starting hype? Because we're ready to go. All right. Hashtag stream starting hype. We're getting ready here. All right. We haven't done like an official start in a while. I like doing official starts. I'm going to stand right in front of this. Oh, shoot. No, I don't want to go through the portal. I just want to make it kind of wavy. And welcome to today's live stream, my friends, and we're here in the wonderful worlds of hermits and crafting, and we're setting out on a great adventure, which I was talking about in the pre-stream there, my friends, and that is we're gonna have to put wool on the skyscraper, and I need your support because this is gonna hurt my soul. It's gonna hurt my soul. I don't want to do this, but it must be done to maintain proper spawn rates here at the creeper farm. We must do it. We must do it, and that's okay. You guys gotta be here for me. You guys gotta be here for me. Okay. All right, here we go. It hurts.
Scar, you could use string instead of ugly carpet. D.
Oh, I do not think string works. I've had mob spawn on string. I've had it happen in season 4, and there's like some weird technical things with it. I remember asking Cub Fan. I was like, Cub, gotta help me out here. What can prevent mobs from spawning? and he named off the thing, and there was these reasons why string wouldn't work, and I can't remember them why, but I remember I did it anyway just to test, and they still spawned on top of string. As far as I know, that does not work. Yeah, string is not spawn proof. Yeah, unfortunately, it would be great if it did. That would be ideal because it's nearly invisible. You can throw it down. It's not going to cause a problem of any kind, and it's kind of amazing. Slab it. Well, what would we use for slabs? Because if we use slabs, then we would be degrading the design from afar, because we could put quartz on here, but quartz are not a continuous texture, because that's what we're trying to achieve, is like continuous modern textures without any lines or things along those lines. See how the green kind of flows along here? If we were to add quartz on here, we would get all sorts of lines and stuff, and we're not about that life. Not about that. Oh, this is making me mad. We're just gonna do a test, and then we're gonna go do our other stuff today. But all right, here we go. Let's see what this looks like from afar. Maybe it won't look so bad, right? Maybe wow, pretty laggy today. I am so hoping this lag is gonna be fixed by next week. Oh man, I hope so. Okay, how does this look? You know what, guys? I couldn't tell the difference from a good distance there. I don't even know which floor it is. Maybe this wasn't such a bad deal. Which one is it? Okay, it's this one. Huh. Okay, that wasn't so bad. And if we only do it on this side, I don't think it's gonna be so bad. I thought this would make it look so much worse, but apparently it doesn't. That's how we roll. We did it right. Good. I had no doubt. I wasn't complaining for the last 10 minutes. Q&A Scar, is the location moving? Potentially, yes. We may be moving locations to be more centralized for all the hermits, which is going to be amazing. I mean, take this episode that we did that I uploaded today on the Creeper Farm. It took 4 days to build to make that episode, because it's very strange when the lag occurs, because in the morning of my time, so anywhere between, like if I get on and I start working at around like 10 on some projects here and there, and by about 1 you start noticing flying is a little more difficult, and by like 2 o'clock it's all over. And it's like that every day. It's very specific. It starts at a very specific time, and then it just starts rolling in. And by the time like 5, 6, 7 o'clock come around, it's unplayable. I disconnect every time. Can't connect to the server. It is frustrating. So yeah, hopefully this will be fixed very soon by like moving it a little bit, and yeah, I think that'll help, and I'll be able to get episodes done a little faster. And I was really hoping to get a full craft episode out this week, but unfortunately was not able to, because I was fretting over that episode over there for so long. So yeah, hopefully this will work out. Let's see. If you guys have any Q&A questions, you can always go hashtag Q&A Scar. Q&A Scar, which project was you loving in? Oh, which subject? I thought you said project. I'm sorry. I liked history, geography, science. I probably would have liked science more. I probably like science more now than I did then. But I do love like geography, history, things along those lines. Q&A Scar, what is the landscape in Scarlandia going to look like, my friend? Overcraft, it's gonna look very modern. So don't think of it as in terms of like season 4, like very natural landscape with like pine trees and real rough terrain. Think of it as a very modern city landscape. A lot of green lawns, very manicured trees, things along those lines. We're just trying to accomplish something different than we did in season 4, and I think we are achieving that. We did get our natural fix down at the community build, of course, but I think this is coming out quite good. Very excited about it. Q&A Scar, were you ever bullied in school? I think everybody in some way or another was bullied. I was bullied in, not really, I don't know. I don't really want to just full on call it bullied, because I think we use too many words like way too generally nowadays. Like everything is a hater, everything is a bully. I think we use this stuff way too much. There were people who picked on me a lot in like swimming. Just constantly like picked on me in swimming. to the point like where like I was just done for a long time, like didn't want to go back. But eventually, you know what? Eventually you just learn not to show weakness and not to show that it bothers you. And a lot of bullies, a lot of trolls, things along those lines, they feed on your reactions to it. And as long as you don't feed back into it, as long as you can like learn that, and when you can see that, like you're like, you know, if I don't feed this troll, if I don't feed this bully with the reactions that they want, because that's what they live on, is your suffering, your misery. And if you don't give them what they want, it's not as fun for them, and they'll just move on. That's the best I can do, because you can see that in like Twitch and YouTube and stuff along those lines. Like when people come and they bully you and you keep giving them what they want, you keep giving them exactly their reactions, exactly what they want, they'll just keep coming back because you're just feeding them over and over. Don't give in to those people, and don't show your weakness to them, and eventually they'll get bored and leave. Let's see, GoodTimesWithScar. Let's see, were you going to do full craft episode or stream it? Episode, my friend. I have it somewhat planned out in my head. We're going to be building the lighthouse to Rapture. So my first project is to build like the lighthouse system. So get that, well, it's more of like a beacon really type thing. So build up that, build the little island that it's on, build like a little boat dock, and maybe we could even throw in an Easter egg of like a sinking plane. That'd be pretty darn cool. But yeah, I think it'd be really cool. Just kind of a little monument to the entire like base, which will eventually be underwater in that area. But then that, of course, is like the entrance into it. I think it'll be pretty cool. Q&A have you seen the Team SRS base? Yeah, I've been there. I've seen it. Let's see. Let's see. I'm new to the stream. What do you have, or what have you already done? Well, if you're new to the stream today, as of like first time being here, or just got here but know what's going on, I'm gonna take it that you already know what's going on. But what we've done is we did a quick test over at Sugarcane Tower over there to test if the mobs will spawn. Or not spawn. We know they're not going to spawn on carpet, but what it looks like to put carpet on some of the levels to keep mobs from spawning, so they will have to spawn in Creeper Tower. So that's what we're working on. The Yetis are in the house. Well, that's the best day ever when the Yetis are in the house. Yetis are here. Yetis are doing the Yeti things. Let's see. Scarfan. Hi, Scar. How are you? I am doing quite well, my friend. I hope you are doing just as well as I am, my friend. And welcome to stream. It's great to have you. Oh, wait. Nope, we're using the black wool for something else. There we go. I'll store that away for a later date. There we go. And let's grab that. There we go. A little more. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Ice Ruby, what is your plan for today's stream? Plan for today's stream is first get this carpet installed on the skyscraper, and then we're going to work on the roads, and then finish up our project that we started yesterday, my friend. That's right. We got a lot of stuff to do today. I'm going to try to stay as busy as possible. No distracted Scar. Distracted Scar is not going to make an appearance today. We're just going to be rolling, getting stuff done, making progress. It's going to be fantastic. Fever Wolf, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Let's see. Q&A Scar, have you ever considered playing Minecraft Bedrock? You know, I've been meaning to download that Windows 10 or Bedrock or whatever they choose to call that edition. But I always forget. And I probably will not be playing it. Probably not. I am very comfortable where I am. I love PC, and that's kind of where it's at for me. I've been a Java player, if that's what they're going to call us now, forever. And I'll probably continue to play it forever. I don't like a lot of like the ideas and the kind of the business practices of Bedrock. I like the idea that it's very kind of... did we get all these levels done? Oh, no, we got one more. I like some of the ideas of performance and stuff along those lines, but I don't like a lot of the business stuff that they're trying to push. Q&A Scar, is the cat still chilling in the hole in the road? Yes, that is a cat pothole. It's an official Scarlandia feature. People come from far and wide to view the cat pothole. Very important. The cat's always going to be in there, I think. Let's see, because I've actually got a couple cats in different places throughout my builds in Minecraft where a cat stays in like a specific spot, and I just build around it. You know, you don't want to mess with a lying cat. Believe me, it's not what you want to do. Mrs. Yeti, do you believe in magic? Of course I believe in magic. Who doesn't believe in magic? What kind of question was that? Let's see. They have nerfed villager breeders. Oh, in Bedrock Edition, Vibro? Because, or unless you're talking about in one of the recent snapshots. Interesting. I want to know. Oh, there we go. We just saved that. All right, back up to the top. Okay, we're good. This doesn't look as bad as I thought. Like, seriously, when I came on, I was like, all right, we're going to put carpet down. It's actually not as bad as I thought. We're going to need a little bit of gray, and we're going to need a little bit of light gray to finish this off. But other than that, this is actually turning out better than I thought. So hopefully this will increase our mob rates, because the mobs, they rather, let's be honest, they rather hang out up here than in the creeper jail because of the burning blocks. They don't want to die by burning blocks. Let's see. When is the next Vex prank? Well, Vex prank will come when the Vexes are ready. Oh, the Vexes are always actually ready for the prowl. Who do you guys want to see the Vexes prank? Cub and I, you know, we got some ideas, but we're always curious to know what you guys want, because sometimes you guys can come up with some really crazy, silly ideas that turn out pretty amazing for pranks. So, hashtag a hermit name, and of course, if you have an idea, throw it in the chat. I want to see this. Oh yeah, I have way more of this than I thought I did. Okay, there we go. Beautiful, awesome. Okay, how we doing? Doing good? Great, perfect, wonderful. Yes, very nice. No. Oh, okay, good. Feather falling. What would we do without feather falling? What would we do? Q&A Scar, can you start uploading your streams on your channel for those who can't watch streams? Oh! Okay, we're good. I probably will not upload streams to YouTube. There's a whole host of reasons why it's best not to do that. Unless I would create a separate channel to do that, not to my main channel. It's very not so great to do that to the main channel. Okay, let's see. Well, we already did Mumbo. So we're gonna avoid Mumbo for now. Even though he took the Vex prank down, he's still on our radar, but we're gonna leave him aside for a little bit. I'm seeing a lot of falses. I like that. Let's see, Q&A Scar, what are your 10 favorite games? Ooh, 10 favorite games. Ooh, I like that. Let me grab a little bit of gray wool here. Beautiful, wonderful, very nice. Grab that, beautiful. A little more. There we go. We already did ZF. He was our first. Actually, technically, Joe Hills was our first prank. But officially, the first Vex prank ever was, of course, ZF in his big business practices down at the Games District. You know, throwing out those poor cow clowns. You know, those cow clowns. Those are brave cow clowns. You know, they don't have a lot of love. You know, nobody likes clowns. Clowns are scary, and they don't have a lot of love. So they were being thrown out. And you know, the Vexes are caring individuals that always look out for the best in everyone. Even clowns. You know, as grotesque and as scary as clowns are, as much as they want to drag us into sewers and scare us, we stood up for the cow clowns. We did. And we're proud of it. Q&A Scar, what about a Ren Cat prank? Let's see, if there's a red dog, there must be a Ren Cat. Ghost of the game, that's amazing. I never thought of that. You know, there's always got to be a yin and a yang, and I guess Ren Dog's opposite would be a cat, huh? Ren Cat. I like that. Put that on the list. Let's see. That would definitely be a good one. I like that. Q&A Scar, are you going to make smaller buildings in Scarlandia like police stations, post offices? I want to add a lot more like variety. Like right now we're focusing on kind of the pillars of the city, or these giant buildings, but I want to fill in all these little gaps and things with additional buildings, of course. So we're definitely going to get to that, my friend. All right, here we go. Oh, this doesn't look bad. You know, I think it would look worse if I didn't have my texture pack on, which cleans up the walls and makes it super fancy. And that kind of leads me to a question I've had for you guys is, what are your thoughts on those new textures as of now? We've talked about the new textures coming to Minecraft quite a bit in the past, but things have changed quite a bit recently in terms of like the design on some of them. Like take the wood, for instance. They've cleaned the wood up a lot. It's much less blurry than it had been. Originally, like Jasper was going pretty heavy on like blur when it comes to those textures, and he backed off of those. And I was glad, because that was the one texture that I didn't 100% like, and I noticed that he's backed that off. So the oak looks nice. I noticed that he started working on like the feather, the apple, redstone, different things along those lines. Those are looking decent. But I would say that I'm still not like really excited about any of these changes as of yet. I don't know. Maybe it's because I've played this game for far too long, and I'm so used to all these textures that it's such a shock to see different things. I would say probably give it like a month, and I'd probably just be completely used to them. But it's still such a shock. But I've got to say that there are a lot of really good textures. I think the andesite's looking really, really good. I don't think they're messing with any of the the dirts and stones. Like those are really like textures that are like bedrock of Minecraft. So I don't think they're gonna mess with too much. Grass kind of looks similar. Things that are really good is like taking the mossy cobble and of course the stone mossy cobble, and then putting them together so they have a very similar color palette, so they can be intertwined, which is really, really cool. If I was doing this whole texture changes, those are the kind of changes I would do. I would be far less likely to change the textures to the extent that they are. I would be doing things like that, more consistency changes. Like say I would take all of the glazed terracotta and I'd scale them way, 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 way back, make them way more simple than they are, make them far more useful. I do like that there's some really strange and complicated textures in Minecraft, because sometimes there is specific needs for something along those lines. But when it comes to that pink block with the arrow, what were they thinking? What were they thinking? It's who in the world is going to be using this? Even if you needed an arrow, I'm not going to use that. It's ugly. It's terrible. It's the worst. Let's see what you guys have to say about that. Let's see, Q&A Scar, why haven't you built an Elytra launcher yet? Because I have no idea how to make one. Q&A Scar, have you ever played Minecraft Xbox One Edition? No, my friend, I have never played that. I played the PS4 edition. I played it for a grand total of 10 minutes, and I was like, I will go back to my PC, because that is where I live. That is my home, and that's where I will live forever. Unless I play it with my brother, which that might happen. And it'd be like Noob Noob. Instead of Noob to Pro, it'd be just Noob Noob. It should be the Noob Noob Show. Welcome to the Noob Noob Show. Once was the Noob the Pro Show, but now we're playing on the PlayStation, and we are all very confused, and we don't know what we're doing. Q&A Scar, do you have an Xbox? No, I don't. Actually, I have a headset now for an Xbox. Super nice headset I got. But unfortunately, it's for Xbox, and I don't have an Xbox. Maybe I can use it on my PC. That would be super. That'd be super good. That would be super, super sweet. Noob Noob from Rick and Morty. No, I've never seen Rick and Morty. Actually, I tried watching the first episode, but it was on a terrible streaming service, and I was like, you know what? Someday, if this is on Netflix, I'll watch it on there. Wait, if we're down here, why don't we grab? No, I think. Well, yeah, we need to grab some more wool. Let's see. I can't see it for the PC, Scar. Can't you see it for the PC? I'm confused. Very confused. Always confused. Always confused. Let's see. I believe it's Bluetooth. If you can pick it up, a Bluetooth USB. Oh, I'm so confused. What are we talking about again? Oh, I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Gabe is officially broken, Scar. I am now very confused. All right. I promise I'm gonna get this done super, super quick. All right. Super, super quick. Scar mode has been engaged, and we're gonna go on to other projects. We just got to get this done a little bit, because I gotta get those. Oh, the headset. Yes, I need to check, Gabe. I need to see if what I can connect to, because if it is like you said, Bluetooth, then I know it. Here's the deal. I know it can connect to phones, because it says on their tablets and phones. So that would lead me to believe that yes, it's probably Bluetooth, correct? It's such a cool headset too, and and I put it on. It's apparently noise canceling, and I got super distracted. I put those on. I'm like, everything got all quiet and stuff. It was crazy. It got crazy up in there. Yeah, whew. I got super disoriented. But yeah, I definitely got to figure that out because it's such a cool headset. Let's see. No, in the US, Rick and Morty was on Hulu. Yeah, wherever I watched it was not on anything. I was trying to find it because people were talking about it, and I found it on maybe their own website. Maybe they do it similar to South Park where they have their own website. I don't know. Wherever I watched it was kind of poor quality. Oh, I know where I watched it. It was on Comcast's stupid app. Let's talk about Comcast because they're our favorite. Yeah, they're still like cut the upload speed in half, and I still can't upload these streams in their 6,000 kilobit bitrate, and that makes a Scar sad. That makes a Scar very sad. I need my 6,000 kilobit bitrate. I need my 6,000 very much. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, we need to do this section in here too.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Lenny Ravencroft, thank you so much for the 2-month resubscription. Very, very much appreciated. I hope you are well. Much love from me and the family. Well, Lady Ravencroft, thank you so much for the support. Very much appreciated. Can we get some resubscription hype in the chat? Thank you so much for the support. Very much appreciated. Let's see, throw this in there because they're gonna spawn in there. Well, we could see it. I could see them just sneaking in there like their little sneaky creeper and skeleton ways. Q&A Scar, don't like the new horse model. What do you think about it? I didn't see anything different about it. He had like wider legs or something. He had like wider legs, and I was like, maybe I need to look at it more closely. I just watched Azuma's video. And I watched Cub's video right after. I'm like, I don't see any difference in this horse. I haven't uploaded it, or I haven't tried any of the snapshots yet. But personally, I didn't see any difference. And I mean, horses have unfortunately become kind of useless. So it's just like, let the horses do what they do. They have little legs or big legs, whatever. But I really didn't see a lot of differences in that model. Question out to you guys. Why have all the changes that they're bringing to Minecraft, did they throw it? Wait, this isn't right. Why did they just decide to throw in the horse? Of all the changes, is that... I just didn't understand why of all the things they have planned, it was like, let's show them the horse model. Because everybody's going to get super hyped for the horse. Q&A Scar, are you friends with the hermits in real life, and do any of your family or friends play Minecraft? I've tried to get my brother to play Minecraft. We did a series way back in the day. I continue to try to get him to play Minecraft. As for family, other than trying to get my brother to, no. And as for like real life hermits, we all live thousands and thousands of miles apart. So like in real life, like hanging out, it's not really feasible outside of going to conventions, things along those lines. But we're all like super good friends. We're just thousands of miles away. Like 5,000 in some cases. But yeah, like it's cool about the internet, right? We could meet and hang out with people we never otherwise could have like a couple years ago, really. It's kind of cool that you can meet people from around the world and hang out and be friends and things along those lines. Super awesome. Super awesome. Very fancy. Let's see, Q&A Scar. Have you ever thought about coming to a different country for a meet and greet? Scar fan. Yeah, there's some ideas I have for next year if things work out. I would really like that to be the case. I have some cool ideas that I hope to work out. Want to go to a lot more conventions next year, things along those lines, things that I wasn't able to do this year, of course. And Professor Plan Lunas, thank you so much for the resubscription. No, a new subscription. I apologize, my announcements aren't working, so it kind of threw me away there. But thank you so much for the subscription. Very much appreciated. Let me tell you about the benefits of joining the Scar Squad. You got your chat badge, Jellie emoticons, and of course, you can join us on Discord. We'd love to have you, and thank you so much for the support. Very, very much appreciated. There we go. Mods, it looks like the notifications are not working, so when people subscribe, if you see it, like, go like, Scar, somebody subscribed. Astronaut Walrus, thank you so much for the 5-month resubscription. Very much appreciated. Very much. Next week is my birthday, and I won't be able to catch the stream, but a shout out from you would make my year. I'm entirely excited for the next year, even if it's a share of, because it's always thought it's keep. Yes, Astronaut Walrus, in the stream, we're going to wish you a happy birthday. Can we get a happy birthday in the chat for Astronaut Walrus? Happy birthday, man. I hope you have an excellent birthday. Very awesome. Let's see, finish this little section off. Apologize about the announcements not working. Stream labels must have just decided to take a nap. Got a little sleepy over there. They're like, oh. There we go. There's the happy birthdays. Awesome. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. Yeah, have an excellent birthday. Yeah, there we go. So we'll fill in this little section over here. Man, I forgot there was so much real estate we had to cover. There's probably a bunch more, but as long as we can get the major areas, I think we'll be totally good. Let's see. Have you got notifications for Twitter on? I have Twitter up, Gabe. Notifications, no. They are off. Ow. There we go. Okay, that's good. I'm happy about that. Okay, let's see if this actually works. Do we have nighttime? Ooh, nighttime is approaching very fast. Okay, let's fly up here real quick. Come on, give me some height. Sugar Baron, what is your opinion on the Xbox One X? I don't really have an opinion on that because I don't find it useful to me in any way. If there are new consoles ever come out, like, I don't know, Xbox something or other, or the PS5, like, then I'll definitely have my opinions. But these, oh shoot, what's going on? No, not the Bernie blocks. Okay, we're good. These kind of like halfway consoles, like, it's just kind of like, yeah, that's okay. If my console broke, I would consider getting one of the, you know, these X's or Pros or whatever. I'd see the benefits or cons to it. But no, I don't really have any opinion too much of it. My only concern is, like, we need to probably start advancing towards a new generation of consoles, just based on the way, like, technology is moving so fast these days that the PS4 and Xbox One are starting to get kind of stale. I guess this is why they're doing these, like, halfway measures where they're, like, somewhat beefing up the processors and stuff. I don't know. One thing I do like about these new Xboxes is I do believe they play 4K Blu-rays, and the PlayStation doesn't, which is just mind-boggling considering PlayStation or Sony and Blu-ray. Q&A Scar, could you do a video with all the hermits in it? We do videos here and there, but it's very difficult sometimes to wrangle hermits all together. But we do them all the time. I think the most hermits in any one video would have been the start of season 5. I believe so. But there's always fun and exciting things coming soon. So stay tuned, my friend. There's always good stuff coming. Q&A Scar, could you do a video? Yeah, I already answered that question. Let's see. Fun fact: the old horse model was taken from Mo. Was it Mo? I think it's Mo Creatures, correct? Huh. That's interesting. I'm sure they didn't, like, steal it, did they? Notch just goes in by night and steals the horse model. That's funny. Okay. I'm going to dump off all this stuff. There we go. And then hopefully once we come out of here, it'll be nighttime and we can see. Hey, come back here. That's mine. Stealing my thing. Oh, this is why I'm so organized. Just dumping off resources. There we go. Just dump that all off. I actually want to keep those. I really want to see this. Okay, is it nighttime? Okay, it's night's approaching. Perfect. Let's see. How's the creeper farm? Did you get any more than 4 gunpowder? That's totally what we're going to see right now. I'm waiting for nighttime. I'm going to fly over here. I want to be in range for this to be able to accept mobs, but then, of course, not be close enough to hinder it. So I'm going to stand here. We're going to hope that some mobs appear in here. I'll answer your questions while we're waiting. Let's see. Q&A Scar, what's your favorite movie franchise? That just makes me sad because the Jurassic Park franchise, as of, like, movies from the first one, have never been that great. It would probably, boy, Indiana Jones or Star Wars. Oh man, that's a hard one. I would say Yeah, Augie, I think Streamlabels isn't working right now. We've got no Scarvis. We've got no announcements. Oh. We've got no announcements. I would probably say, man, that's a hard one. I would probably say Indiana Jones for some reason. I just love the way that franchise works because there's only 3 of them, and they're all like solid movies. Each one of those is like just a solid movie, and they're all kind of in a way kind of tied together, and I love that that franchise. Kind of right now I'm feeling Indiana Jones, but I could be feeling a little bit different another time. There are no mobs in here. Oh, no, no, not the burning blocks. Not the burning blocks. No, 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 no. Ah, no. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, we gotta work fast here. Oh, shoot. I don't have any blocks to get out of this in. I don't want to break this either. Okay, we're gonna go through the wall here. All right, we got this. Okay, we got this. Sneak out, sneak out. Here we go. Oh, I'm really gonna break this, am I? Yep, I'm gonna break this. Okay, we're gonna do this. Nope. Oh, okay, we got one back down. Dang it, there's no mobs in there. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Oh, no, 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 I see creepers. I see creepers. I see them. There's one right there. Okay, so it's working barely. It's kind of working. It's kind of working. There was a mob in there. Let's fly down here real quick. I don't think I can access that. Has any of these... Hey, wait, this actually worked. 4 gunpowder. That's from earlier. There is a mob right there. Look at him. Oh, but that's like, I was hoping there'd be like 20 mobs in here. And there's a spider up there. All right, what am I doing wrong, guys? Like, what can I do to increase the efficiency of this thing? Like, I don't know. I've lit up all the land. I've lit up all the caves below. I just was hoping there would be more of them. Oh well, we'll head out for now. Light level Scar. What do you think the light levels are too high in there? Do you think it's the magma blocks that are causing like a higher light level? Let's see. Light up the caves around. All the caves are lit. 100% they're lit. I went on a grand adventure to do that. Yeah, I believe I'm the only one. Yes. Let's see. No, not the magma block. Okay, so they're not causing an issue. Wait, there's a creeper, and there should be a creeper. Yeah, there's a. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3. Excuse me. This is a creeper only zone. Thank you very much. So that's 3 creepers. Okay, that's not. Well, it's not great. That's not great. Let's see. I do need to cover it up. Put a roof on top. I will put a roof on top. There'll be a beautiful building built around this thing. I'm seeing a lot of spiders. That's 1, 2, 3 spiders. Okay, let's work towards maybe getting rid of those spider spawn opportunities. Let's see. If you built it lower down, it would boost the efficiency, like underground, I suppose you're saying. Okay. Slime is transparent block, isn't it? Add a roof. Are you still alive, good sir? Well, die. Thank you. Yeah. Well, there'll be a roof over it. I was just hoping. Okay, there's another spider right there. Maybe the spiders are interfering with the spawn rate. Walls that block out the light. Yeah. Once. Okay. Okay. So we need to build the walls, and then we need to get rid of the spider spawns. Okay. I think that's good. All right. Those are our next phases for this farm. Man, this thing has been a pain to get going. Let's see. Note, spiders spawn on a 3x3 platform. Where they're spawning now is only a 2x2. There's only like a 2-block space, so I wonder what they're doing down there. Anyway, okay. Get rid of the spiders, build the roof, and it's going to be amazing. Okay. All right. I get it. All right. Off to the community area, if I can fly, which is way harder than it looks. Stop the spiders. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So here's an idea. What do I do? All right, I need to fly. Come on, off to the community. I guess we're gonna stay in Scarlandia. Stay in Scarlandia. Hashtag stay in Scarlandia. Hashtag community build. If I can't fly, I'm not going over there. I can't fly. Oh. Let's see. You need to you need to AFK in a higher place. Okay. I will do that after the stream. I will AFK high up, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, here we go. Away we go. All right, off to the community build for a little bit. There's a couple things over there we still need to work on. I was going over kind of the stuff still to do underground. The crystal cave is still needed to do. The tree in the upper level still needs work. And the kind of entrance down at the bottom still needs work. So that means that I could wager to say that we are about 95%
Hello, Scar, stay in
done.
Scarlandia.
Gem Songs, thank you so much for the bits. Very much appreciated. Whoa, dodging, weaving. There we go. Thank you so much for the bits. I'm dodging, I'm weaving. Let's see. Stay in Scarlandia. We finally made it over here. We'll be back. Don't worry, Gems. We'll be back. I just kind of wanted to go over a few more of the areas that still need work. So that's the Scarlandia cave, or that's the crystal cave. So these branches that we worked on are done. So these are done. This one still needs work. Let's see, this one, this one, this one. Let's fly over here. Okay, these ones over here. Okay, let's work on this one. And then once we're done with that, let's go and back to Scarlandia. I just want to get like another chunk of this done because it's never going to get done. Let's see, Q&A Scar. Do you plan to do anything with the inside of the tree? Yes. So we had a... Remind me, I need to use that obsidian block. I need to repair it. We've been talking about what to do with the inside. So in our last stream, we started making the entrance, okay? So now when you come down the elevator, like poor TFC, he won't get lost. He'll be able to make it out. But as for the interior, we have an idea. We have an idea as hermits of what we want to do now. It's just a matter of like time and getting it done. Now it's just a matter of time and getting it done. But I really mostly want to work on the upper level. That's why I want to get as much done in the community area, especially off camera this week, so that I can start our new stream series, which is of course working on the upper level of the community area and the castle and all the stuff that we have planned for that area, because that is going to be a really, really fun project, making like an old abandoned castle. Oh, it's going to be fantastic. We just got to get to the point where we can do that, because I don't want to start that project unless this is completely done down here. I don't like starting and stopping projects. It's just never good. Let's see. Let me check in with the chat here. Q&A Scar, who makes better games? EA, Activision, includes all divisions. I don't know. The thing is, I haven't been enjoying a lot of AAA games recently. I've been really, really loving just like indie games on Steam recently, going back to kind of the roots of games that I love, like CEO Airport Guy, even though that's like a really poorly optimized game. Those are the games I've been really enjoying, but I want to get back to that. Hen Gamers, thank you so much for the bits. Very much appreciated. I'm dodging, I'm weaving. Very, very much appreciated. Thank you so much for the bits. Can we get some bit hype in the chat? But you know, when I look at like games right now, and it's almost a little bleak when we see games that are just incredibly beautiful, like Battlefront. Yeti Whiskers was talking about on his stream, and these games are like absolutely beautiful, and you want to play them. And then they do these just like ridiculous things to these games to make them just, you know, as profitable. Like you're just constantly buying these packs and opening things, and it's just like, is that all games are now? Is just services that you just unlock reward packs and hopefully you get the perk that you really want? Like, it's just a sad thing. And when I saw that EA closed Visceral or whatever it was called studio, creating like a Star Wars game that was a single player game that was focused on story and adventure and wasn't like a multiplayer thing, like I was like devastated, because I don't know if you guys remember, but I've been talking about that game for like 2 years now. I've been very excited about that Star Wars game that got canned. And it was, if I wasn't mistaken, it was run by the person who worked on Uncharted. So I believe like they brought her over like to spearhead this game, and like she's super good. She made the Uncharted games. So So Things and Stuff are like super excited, and they canceled it. Like I was a very, very super sad Scar when I found out they did that, because like I said, I've been talking about that game for a very long time, because I want like an old-fashioned like adventure single player game set in the Star Wars universe, and we aren't getting it. We aren't getting it, and that's like super disappointing. You know, I love the Star Wars franchise, and especially Star Wars video games have always been amazing, but I don't know, super frustrating. Sugar Baron, are you maybe going to do a meet and greet in the Netherlands? The Netherlands, man. I would love to go to the Netherlands for sure. Let's see. All right, back up to where we gonna work? Oh, this specific branch right here is annoying. Let's work on this one. No. If that was a skeleton, I will do terrible things to it. I would do terrible things to it. But yeah, I don't know about you guys. Let's go over here where there's no skeletons. We'll work on this branch. This branch is nice to me. Doesn't shoot me in the butt with arrows. I need to get up there. There we go. We'll start right here. There we go. Awesome. All right. I don't know about you guys, but what do you want from video games? What do you want from AAA games? Do you want like Call of Duties, Battlefields, things that, you know, those are great games. Like, I love those games. I've been playing those games forever. And what do you want from those games? Do you guys like the pack openings? Do you like the boxes that you pretty much gamble for? Like, I'm just curious, because I just keep seeing that becoming more and more of a thing, and it's getting like super frustrating. I don't know. That's why I've been playing more and more games on Steam. Even though I love those games, it's gotten to a point where it's almost to like a breaking point. Like I never had a problem with, you know, like microtransactions, as long as it like enhanced your character aesthetically instead of ability wise. Like, you're not gonna get these super abilities because you spent an extra of this, that, or whatever. Like, I've always in favor of that. Like, I'm totally cool with the game developers being like, if you want to open this pack, you might get a super awesome skirt, like kind of like in what's it called, Battlegrounds or something along those lines. Like, I'm totally cool with that. But when you're opening them to get like special abilities to have it over another player, then like, I'm not cool with that. Let's see. At least we don't have to pay to get crates. The thing is, every Call of Duty starts out where you can't buy the crates, but give it like 3-4 months, they're gonna open that up where you can buy the crates, I do believe. I usually stop playing around that time. That's why I like the Call of Duties like in the first like 2 months. Yeah, supply drops, I guess that's what they call them in COD. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Is it possible to stream earlier? It's very late here.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Grifty Miner Gal, thank you so much for the resubscription. 25 months in a row. Thank you so very much for putting up with me for 25 months in a row. Thank you so much for the support. Very much appreciate. Happy to catch a stream. It's glad to see you looking well. I appreciate that very much. Ooh, rocking that shiny diamond badge. Fancy. Going back quickly to the question, can I stream earlier? This is absolutely the earliest I can possibly stream. I stream at like 11 my time, like 11 in the mornings my time, and that's about as early as I can with getting medical stuff ready to go and stuff along those lines. So I apologize, but like, I try to, you know, I'd like to stream even a little later just to get more stuff done, but I try to stream a little earlier, just be as convenient as possible for everyone. But I know it's not perfect. There we go. Jumping back down. Very much appreciated. There we go. Let's see. Q&A Scar. Do you like the idea of recreating Jellie from season 4? That could be totally a thing. I feel like that could be. You know what? Does False have a build shop in this area? I know she has a shop, but I think I forgot what her service was. It's been a while since I checked all the shops. Even if it's not a building shop, I'm just gonna place an order. Like, False, I need the giant jelly, and it's a must. It's gonna go on top of the main skyscraper. Let's see. She does have a build shop. Okay, then. We will then go over there and purchase ourselves a giant jelly, a season 5 giant jelly, a new and improved giant jelly. Maybe she could have a collar. Have I told you guys about the collar? Okay, Jelly has a collar, and I may or may not think it's funny to put it on her because she looks ridiculous with it on. I'm gonna post a picture after the stream on Twitter, so follow me on Twitter if you're not already, because or on Instagram, I'll post it there too. I put it on her, and she just decided just to sit in place and protest over the collar, and she looked like a cow, and it was hilarious, and I loved every minute of it. Oh, I loved every minute of it. Oh, so good. So yeah, totally going to post that. Please need more references for Jelly. Yes, Jelly is officially a cow. Officially a cow. There we go. Awesome. Okay. Let's oh no, whoa. I knew I was gonna fall. I tried to save it. But had terrible sticking abilities. Poor gymnast here, guys. Not a good gymnast. Okay, here we go. Up, come on. Oh, I'm gonna get up there. Nope. There's one block missing on the end there. That runway is not Scar safe. Okay, here we go. We're just gonna blast ourselves into here. There we go. Seriously, I hope this is fixed. I hope this is fixed this week. It will be amazing. Is Jelly a meme? She could be a meme if you want. You can make up Jelly memes. I would actually love that. Did we get a subscriber and we didn't get an announcement? I'm so sorry. Dog Dance, thank you very much for the subscription. Very much appreciated. Can we get some new subscriber hype in the chat? And let me tell you about the benefits of joining the Scar Squad. You get your chat badge, your Jelly emoticons, and you can join us on Discord. We'd love to have you, and thank you so much for the support. I apologize that the stream labels is broken, and I don't have any announcements. I will make my own announcement. Welcome aboard the Starship Good Times. This is your captain speaking. Keep your hands and arms inside the Twitch chat at all times. You never know when there'll be a bumpy road ahead. You maintain your safety. Scar safe at all times. There we go. Okay, all right, let's start hammering this thing out. Okay, let's get some details rolling. So, my friends, let's start breaking what we just did and start adding these things. I just wanted to thicken it up a little bit, kind of make sure it's about as thick as we want it. There we go. Start running that along there. Very beautiful. I think I follow stream labels on Twitter. They should announce, usually they announce it if there's like an issue or something. Let me check in with the chat. Let's see, Q&A Scar. Mubbo made the coolest Indiana Jones tunnel. Did you see it? No, I did not see it, my friend. I did not. There we go. Cut that piece. Come on now. There you go. I'm gonna cut that out. Beautiful. There we go. Bring that all the way out. Beautiful. Awesome. Let's see, Q&A Scar. Are you maybe going to do a meet and greet? No, the thing is with like traveling, like I'd love to do something, meet and greet, like go to, you know, foreign lands, things along those lines. But as of right now, I cannot travel, unfortunately. I'd love to. I plan to do stuff like soon in the future, but as of at least right now, I cannot travel. Use iron trap doors with glass and magma for lighting. Oh, I see what you mean. You know, that's actually an interesting idea, like using magma blocks for lighting down here. I've been trying to come up with like a unique lighting solution for this area. I do like that idea of using magma blocks kind of like hidden maybe a little bit away. I like that. That's a cool idea. When you build a house and leave the hobbit hole. The hobbit hole's been gone for a long time. We just have a cave. We just have a dump, if you will. It's pretty much a dump, my friend. That's what I'm living in. We lost our beautiful hobbit hole long ago. But my actual like base location is in the center, and that's our next project in Scarlandia, is to create the main skyscraper in the center. Like, it's been way too long. We've got to like get that going. The original skyscraper was like a test, more or less. It was to see color and design and how it would fit within the world, and it worked out really well. You guys loved it, so that was super sweet. And from there, I built like, then I needed to build like the sugar cane and the creeper farm and stuff like that so that I can continue to fly on the server. So that's kind of was like necessity and needing to build. But yeah, that kind of left my house to be kind of left in the dust. So I need to work on that. Let's see. Q&A Scar, status on Foolcraft. I mentioned a little earlier in the stream that Foolcraft will hopefully be coming back this week. The reason I was planning on bringing it back this past week, but unfortunately because of the lag on the server, I kept getting really far behind on Hermitcraft videos, and I had like this video that was like half done and then like almost done, but I couldn't get on the server because of lag and this, that, and the other thing. So hopefully we can finally get going with Foolcraft this week. Each week I get a little bit better, and this week was the first week I was able to get 2 Hermitcraft videos in a very long time, and of course 2 streams. So it's kind of a big accomplishment for me, so I'm pretty happy about that. And so hopefully we can continue to stay on this right trajectory and continue to get better to the point where we can finally get back to full Scar mode. Full Scar mode, that's the best way to have it. Full Scar mode. So that's kind of what
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Announcements work again, apparently. Mazadoodle, thank you so much for the resubscription. 27 months in a row. 27 months in a row. That's amazing. Can we get some Maz hype in the chat? Can we get some Maz hype? I want to see hashtag Maz. Thank you so much for the support, Maz. Very much appreciated. 27 months in a row. That's crazy. But yeah, full Scar mode will be engaged hopefully next week. I hope so. It has not been the easiest of times the last few weeks and last month or two. It has not. All right, let's see. I'm sure Scarvis is just, Augie, Scarvis is just hanging out somewhere, sipping some tea. You know, you know where he is? I'll tell you where he is. He's in the Scarvis butler closet right now, hiding out from work. That's where he is. That's Scarvis. We're gonna have to send Taylor out to find him. All right, cut that one out. Come on now. Come on. There you go. There you go. All right, let's check him in the chat here. Let's see. Yes, Stress Monster really misses you and is tickled to be getting back tickled. Yeah, I miss it, and I feel super bad because, I mean, a lot of it's just been outside of my control, but I hate leaving and kind of, you know, not be able to like hold up my end of the team for Foolcraft. Like that just makes me really, really upset. And yeah, it's stuff that I have no control over, but it still just makes me upset, and I hate like leaving them. But yeah, we're getting better. We're getting back into it. So hopefully we can make up for our absence. Let's see. What texture pack do you use? Fun times. I use a combination. Actually, no, I don't use a combination. What am I thinking? That's for something else I'm working on. I just use one that I've kind of thrown together over the years. It just has a couple little modifications here or there that changes a few blocks. Who knows what's going to happen when the new stuff comes out, but we'll get there when we do. I can't believe he's not using his favorite block there for scaffolding. I don't have any dirt down here, and all the dirt's super valuable for the walls. Dirt's like diamonds down here. Dirt is diamonds. There we go. Put that down. Very nice, very nice. Is that a Mrs. Yeti Whiskers? Yes, it is. Should we be concerned? We should always be concerned. Constant concern. Let's see. Scar idea. You have to make a Jellie attack city of... Wait, I need to reread that because I didn't make any... I butchered that. You should have to make a Jellie attack the city... so like Jellie's like something that's trying to come and like attack the city. I get it.
Scarvis would like to apologize to Scar and Team Jellie for the service disruption. I will recover soon once Jellie stops her trail of destruction.
Yes, Scarvis, you know, if you need to take a break, you need to get some tea, you know, I'm totally cool with that. Totally cool with that. All right, this is looking decent. It's a little cobblestone heavy, like along here. I'm trying to think of a way to kind of like tone that down a little bit. So maybe some longer lines I think might actually be slightly better. I don't know. I wish there was another block that I could use to cap these ends, because I kind of hate the my options, which are just stairs, and I don't like the orange. Even though orange is my favorite color and best color, it still doesn't look good. Still doesn't look good. Let's see. Why are we not getting notifications? India, sweet one, thank you so much for the subscription. I'm so sorry I missed your subscription. The alert systems are like super like finicky. Like Maz's one went off, but then like 3 other people's didn't. I'm super sorry. But thank you so much for the subscription. Very, very much appreciated. And remember, you can spam as many jelly emotes in the chat as you want, so you can go crazy. But thank you so much for the support. And I definitely apologize for missing your announcement there. Dang it, that makes me super upset when that happens, because that's not fair. I'm sorry. We'll get some super awesome hype in the chat for you. Get some super awesome hype in the chat for you. There you go. There's lots of hype. I appreciate it. How are we doing so far? You know, this hasn't been an issue since that one time we were in the jungle and we lost all of our stuff. And then the announcements were not going off, and I was like fretting over it, and I crashed and died. Lost all my stuff. Somewhere in the NHO jungle is like god armor and elytra, like perfect like god tools, like the best of the best, great swords, things like that. Somebody's gonna get a payday someday. If the NHO ever make a valiant return, they got armor, tools, elytras, lots and lots of good equipment hiding out in that forest somewhere. Oh, the resubs work, but not new subs. Oh, that's so unfortunate. That is so frustrating. That is so frustrating. That is so frustrating. Yeah, so I'm gonna make sure I keep a really good eye on the alerts so I don't miss anything. Okay, back to making our little branches. These things will look really sweet when they're done. They're just super time consuming because they're just so many little details to kind of fill in and put in little spots, but yeah, that's what makes things special. That's what makes things special. Let's see, please make sure to press the share button. Oh, that's an important part. That's an important part. That's an important part. There we go. Put that down like so. And down like that. Beautiful. Awesome. And we'll cut that out. Beautiful. Very nice. Let's see, I watched your stream from yesterday, and I have a show I bet I haven't watched. Oh, you have a show that I haven't watched, huh? Let's see, a show called Yeehaw. Yeah, I don't know if I know this one. I don't know if I know. You might have. Whoa. You might have stumped me on that one. Yeehaw. Yeah, I don't know if I know that one. Is that a cowboy show or something? Maybe one of the old westerns. All right, we're coming in for a landing, guys. We're coming in for a landing. Faceplant. There we go. I just want to have the day where I can say, guys, guess what? And you're like, what, Scar? And I'm like, it's done. The community area is done. It's done. And like I said, I think we're about 95% done. Just a few more of these branches. I'm going to put on a super awesome podcast, and I'm going to get crazy today. I'm going to get crazy after the stream, and I'm going to make all the branches in the world. I'm going to make branches and branches for days. It's going to be amazing. So many branches everywhere. Just branches, branches, branches. There we go. And let me hop up here just a little bit. Beautiful, wonderful. There we go. And I'm going to slide into the DMs there. There we go. Very nice. But yeah, if you guys have any cool little topics or anything along those lines, definitely go Q&A Scar. If you have any topics or questions, there we go. Very nice. And our Eli Must Talk is we're still waiting for the semi SUV announcement, which has been delayed like 5 times now, but it looks like November 17th or 7th. What's the date today? I don't even know. Okay, 17th is the announcement for the Tesla semi truck. Oh, no, 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 no. Dang it. Dang it. No, it's super dark down here. Oh, that's not good. Bad things are in the dark. Oh, bad things. Oh, bad things. Oh, so bad things. Oh, get out of here. Oh. Okay, we're up. We're up. We're out. Woo. Ah, man. Oh, that's good stuff right there. We're out of there. Whew. It got scary for a second. I don't want to blow up anything because I'm actually trying to get this place finished. If I blow up anything, it just makes life harder. Oh, exclamation point, Star Wars, 1 month and 2 days. Ooh, fancy, fancy, fancy. Oh, ouch, ow, oh, geez, oh. Oh, I have cool news for you guys, which I'm really excited about. My brother, Boy Guna, not here today, unfortunately. But he is most likely coming out to visit, which I'm super excited about. I haven't seen him like here in a very long time. Last time I saw him was Minecon. So it's been over a year. So wait, no, I saw my brother at my grandpa's memorial. Oh, my bad. My bad. I saw him, I guess, then. But I haven't seen him for a while and I'm super excited. He hasn't been in like to our house in a very long time, not for like years and years and years. So super excited. The only times we've seen him lately have been like at Disneyland and Minecon and things like that. So super excited. My brother's coming. Maybe we'll make videos. He wants to take me somewhere, so I want to do that. So I don't know where we're going, but we're gonna go somewhere. Very excited about this. So he needs a vacation. I need a vacation, and we might go somewhere. So I'm excited about that. So yeah, I'm actually really excited about that. Sometimes like I haven't had a lot to like look forward to in a while. I've just doctors and stuff has just really like driven me into the ground, and so this is something to look forward to. I'm super excited. Disney podcast. Is this our chance, Mrs. Yeti? Is this the chance to spearhead the pilot program that is the Disney podcast? Codenamed Scar Sloth Podcast. That would be fun. How dare Scar's brother not watch him? I know, right? I mean, what else could he? What else could he be doing? Taking care of his kid or something. I mean, come on now. Who needs to do that anyway? I mean, they're okay. You just put like a child in a box, and then they're fine. Throw a toy in there. They're totally good in there. They can find all sorts of fun things to do. Oh, there we go. There we go. Awesome. Q&A Scar, do you have any good podcast recommendations? Let me think about it. There's a podcast that I want to watch that I haven't got to watch all of them yet, and they're the Is it Dan Carlin? I think it's Dan Carlin Hardcore History, and he's an historian guy, and he goes into like incredible depth over some really interesting things like Genghis Khan, World War I, all sorts of different like things, and I've been really wanting to watch them because I keep hearing good things. I've watched a little bit of the World War I podcast, and it was just fascinating. Just like things you just never in the world could like believe. I don't know. It blew my mind for the 3 episodes that I did here. But I want to watch those officially, and I think you can buy them on iTunes now. I think they're like $1. I want to buy some of those because they sound fantastic. So that's what I want to watch. Another one's really cool that I haven't got to watch in a while is How They Made It. It's a podcast about people who've created businesses that we know. And the one podcast that I watched, there's the guy who created Southwest Airlines. And that was the craziest guy in the world. Like, this guy was a
Welcome aboard
lawyer.
the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Rascal, thank you so very much for the resubscription. Very much appreciated. 4 months in a row. Thank you so much for the support. Hey, Scar, this resub is actually from 2 weeks ago, but I wasn't able to make the stream. Happy to see you. Well, I'm happy to see you, Wolf, and thank you so much for the resubscription. Very, very much appreciated. I think it's called How We Made It. But it was just a fascinating. This guy was just a very like fascinating character who founded Southwest Airlines. and was their CEO for quite some time. Very, very interesting fella. Very interesting.
Life is a Scar coaster. You've just got to ride it. I can announce your Scar subs, but Twitch doesn't tell me until you press the share announcement button.
Yeah, and it looks like resubs are working, so I'm keeping a weather eye open for new subscribers because that's when the resubscriptions alert's not working. So I'm keeping a weather eye open because I don't want to leave anybody. I don't want to miss anybody. There we go. Bring that across. Very, very nice. Very nice. There was one episode with the Instagram guys, but they were just kind of like normal guys. But this Southwest guy was just insane. Kind of like a one-of-a-kind kind of person. Kind of reminds me a little bit of my swimming coach. Just a one-of-a-kind kind of person. They broke the mold when they made that person. Let's see. What is Hermitcraft? Well, past production. Welcome to the stream. It's great to have you. Hermitcraft is a server. And it's a server, I might be a little biased because I'm on the server, but it's made up of the best Minecraft players in the community, and they take Minecraft to the absolute next level. So down where we're at right now was a project that I kind of spearheaded a little bit, and that's an underground kind of community area where we have shops, different things along those lines. And then you just have such amazing players on here doing everything from incredible builds to amazing redstone contraptions, doing all their whiz-bang things. But I highly encourage you to check out Hermitcraft. I would say that mainly Hermitcraft is a YouTube thing, but all the Hermits stream. But like our main like stuff is a lot of like YouTube videos. So I highly encourage you to check out Hermitcraft on YouTube. I'm sure you can find like some awesome YouTubers and streamers. And hopefully you enjoy the stream. I appreciate you coming out. All right, let's see. Hello, Scar. How's it going? Hello, Peter Paul. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing pretty darn good, my friend. I hope you are also. There we go. I didn't want to fall. If I would have fallen, I would have just been embarrassed again. Is that a Yeti Whiskers? It is. Everyone say hello to Yeti Whiskers. There we go. Put that down like so. And bam! There we go. Looking good. Oh, I want to get this done so bad right now. But we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Oh, I thought I destroyed all of your kind. Those things. Ugh, they give me shivers. Shivers down my spine, I say. Shivers down my spine, I say. Okay, so this is working out. You know what I still haven't got any confirmation on is my green screen. No confirmation yet. Still waiting in the wind. Still waiting in the wind for my green screen. Still waiting. Not salty about that at all, but that's okay. That's, ooh, hello. Oh gosh, they're all back again. They're all back again. But yeah, I really want to get that green screen going because it's going to allow me to do some other things. And that is super important to me. So I need that green screen to come. I need Elgato to make green screens, make them and ship them because need them and stuff. Need them and stuff. All right, let me see what's going on here. What's going on? So Yeti Whiskers, any fun and exciting things going on? Any PUBG playing? Any chicken dinners? I've never had a chicken dinner. I'm absolutely terrible. I am terrible. I still have fun, so that's okay. But my friends, I'm still terrible.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Azraha, thank you so much for the 4-month resubscription hype. Thank you so very much for the support. 4 months in a row. You know, my friend, you're rocking that bronze badge, and you can spam as many Jellie emotes in the chat as you want. You're totally cool to do that, my friend. But yeah, thank you so much for the support. Very much appreciated. No chicken dinners, lots of fun though. I really want to play. Yeah, I've never got a chicken dinner. And you know what? Sad fact is I probably won't. Sad fact, I probably won't. I love how I feel like my first game was my only really good game. I did pretty good at one of my first games. Actually, no, I did have a better game. I haven't played for a week or two. But this was the game that I played. I think it was like my third to last game I played. So this is it. So I land outside of school. So outside of school, I get some goods rolling, get some supplies, and I want to make it towards school. So I start driving that way. I get a kill early on, and then I just start running people over. And I'm just driving like a crazy person, just whoa, because I'm a terrible driver, and especially when you hit like bumps or something and you just go flying. And there's all these people trying to escape school, like they're all trying to get out of there. And I come flying into town, and I just start running people over. And I think at the end, I think I ran 3 people over and got 1 kill, and that was my best game. That was my best game, like crazy driving Scar, and I came in there with a vengeance.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Crystal Palace, thank you so much for the new subscription. Very much appreciated. And welcome aboard the Starship Good Times, my friend. Let me tell you about the benefits of joining the crew. You've got your chat badge, you've got your Jelly emoji accounts, you join us on Discord. We'd love to have you. And thank you so much for the support. And let's see, we had another one sneak by with no announcement. Air Frujno, you know I mispronounce names. This is a service I provide. People come from far and wide to hear me mispronounce their names. Thank you so much for the 3 months resubscription. Very, very much appreciated. So can we get a resubscription and a new subscription hype in the chat? And thanks to Maz for keeping an eye on those things, because I missed them. I'm sorry. But yeah, thank you guys so much for the support. It means an absolute ton. There we go. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Oh. Excuse me up here. Can you back off? I need to make something. Thank you. There we go. I just want to make a little thingamy-bob at the tip. Yeah, look at my little thingamy-bob. Love thingamy-bobs. There we go. All right, let me check them in the chat. Q&A Scar, when are you going to do the monorail? We love Disney. My kids love that. Yes, monorail is going to happen. I want to do that after the main skyscraper goes up in the center. Then we hit the monorail. Oh man, there's so many projects. So little time. Yes, gotta make that. That's what I've actually been looking forward to the most with Scarlandia, is that monorail system. I'm glad you like the Disney talk too. It's my favorite talk also. Do I have any Disney talk on me? I don't want to have a Disney rant. That's what I could tell you. I'm tired of ranting. I want to have some positive Disney talk soon. So many things that unfortunately I'm just kind of like scratching my head at. Oh well, I still love it. Let's see. I will bug report this later. All right, thanks, Bastos. There we go. Put that down like so. There we go. So just adding some like side pieces here, and I think these look good because they give it just a little bit more definition. And I think that looks nice. Just gives that a little bit more definition. Very nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's see. We live 30 minutes from Walt Disney World in Florida. Oh, dude, that's the dream right there. That's the dream. That's the dream. My cousin lives in Florida, and he would get annual passports for Christmas, I think, for all of his like high school days. He got to go to Disney World like after school, different stuff like that. And I'm like, oh man, that's like the dream. That's totally the dream right there. That's amazing. Super jealous. Super jealous. Let's see. How much longer will you play on that server map? Oh, do you mean the season 5 world? Oh, my friend, I don't know. Till everybody finishes up their projects, and the gods of Hermitcraft come storming down and send us into a new world. That's we end. Or if somebody angers the Hermitcraft gods above us, with all our building and celebrating. Tiki Room reference. Then they'll come down on us. They'll send us to season 5. Just cart us off. They'll cart us off through the portal at the new portal above. There we go. And we have to. Then season 5 is all in the Nether. It's confirmed. Cruise Shipman, thank you so much for the bits. Hi, Scar. I'm a big fan. Keep it up. Great job. You're a great builder. Well, I appreciate that very much. Thank you so much for the bits. Very much appreciated. There we go. Put that across there like so. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Bring these all the way around. Very nice. Let's see. I wonder if anybody believed me. They're like, oh no, season 6 is in the Nether, Scar. Oh, it's gonna get loud in there. There's gonna be gas everywhere. It's gonna be super dark, kind of smelly. It's kind of smelly. I feel like I feel like the Nether probably smells a little bit like Indiana Jones at Disneyland. Kind of that musty kind of smell you get in the tunnels. You know what I'm talking about. You've seen you know. I know who doesn't know because they didn't go on Indiana Jones. There we go. Bring that across like that. Boom. Awesome. All right, let's see. You mean season 6? Wait, what season are we on? Oh, this is season 5. Okay, yeah, season 6 in the Nether, confirmed. There we go. Put that like that. Beautiful, wonderful, awesome. Let's see. Don't know where that came from. Anyway. All right, that's good. I think that's looking good. Okay, let's see. Taylor has arrived. Important Taylor. Let's see. I've never been on Indiana Jones. It's the best ride. It's the best ride ever created. Indiana Jones is the best ride ever created. There we go. Put that across the. Oh, jeez. I know some people beg to differ. Some people think Spider-Man was the greatest ride ever created. I think in a lot of ways, most people vote for Pirates of the Caribbean as like the best attraction ever built. I mean, it doesn't have like some of the whiz-bang features as a lot of like newer rides have, but I think it's probably would say that's probably one of the all-time best rides ever created. There's just nothing that can compete with the amount of animatronics, the length of it, the story. It's just amazing. Actually, it doesn't really have a story. It's more of an experience, not a story. It's an experience attraction, not a story attraction. Big difference. Important difference. There we go. Put that across there like so. There we go. All right, here's a question. If you've been to Disneyland or any other theme park, I want to know, what is your favorite theme park attraction? In the chat. Like, I want to know, like, what attraction is your favorite? Like, is your favorite, the teacups, or is it a wooden roller coaster at a smaller theme park? I want to know. Like, I want to know what your favorite theme park attraction is. Mine, Indiana Jones. Current favorite attraction, because I can't go in Indiana Jones, is Cars. I can't go on that one. So it's like my current like rideable favorite attraction. Let's see. UHC finished. My team won. Well, there you go, Taylor. Congratulations. Very nice. Glad you won. Very good. Space Mountain, good, important. Water rides, just
welcome
water rides in general.
aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Bear Grave, thank you so much for the resubscription. 11 months in a row, just one more month, and you were going gold, my friend. Thank you so very much for the support. Very much appreciated for 11 months. Oh yeah, happy monkey face, important face. Have a great day, Scar. I appreciate that. I hope you have a great day also. Harry Potter ride at Universal is awesome. Ooh, very fancy. Tower of Terror, you just brought a tear to my eye. Splash Mountain, very good ride, important ride, made by Tony Baxter, best Imagineer ever. Very fancy. Let's see. Just general roller coaster. Oh, there we go. Radiator Springs Racers, XXX0NXX. Yeah, it is a great attraction for sure. The rock work and everything, it's insane. Let's see, Q&A Hermitcraft ever doing another Hunt the Hermit with the patrons? There's not one on the books. We're working on some other things at the moment. But stay tuned, my friends. Stay tuned. But we are working on some things right now that's kind of taking up like our time, and it's going to be really sweet when you guys see it. Let's see. Favorite ride, People Mover made my kids fall asleep. People Mover. I really like the People Mover, and I mentioned it before that these attractions are actually an important aspect to a theme park that I think a lot of like theme park planners these days just kind of overlook. You need attractions, and I've said this many times, is you need attractions in theme parks that aren't just, wild and crazy rides for those wild kids. No, sometimes you need some like smaller, like more gentle rides. And not just like some spinner ride that spins in a circle, but like unique, cool rides that are like the People Mover. I love the People Mover at Disneyland. It was a really fun ride to go on before you went back to like your hotel to take a nap. Like when we were kids, we would be running around, woo, and then we would get super tired. And then we would ride the People Mover once and then go back to our hotel and take a nap. And it was fantastic. I loved that. It was super fun. Also, the People Mover is just fun and relaxing attraction. It's an interesting ride. The history of it, who built it, and things along those lines. How they built it, how they kind of came up with it, and things along those lines. It's really cool feat, especially the one at Disney World. The one at Disney World, so Magic Kingdom, is a lot different than the one at Disneyland, which it doesn't exist anymore. The one at Disneyland used like embedded wheels in the track, so when the actual like car would go over, it would kind of like burp over these wheels, and that would kind of propel it across. Whereas at Disney World, they use a very different system called linear induction motors, so it uses magnets to propel the vehicle forward. You see like linear induction used a lot in like catapults for roller coasters that'll send a roller coaster from 0 to, you know, whatever. I think rock and roll roller coasters like 0 to 60 in like 6 seconds or something along those lines. But yeah, it's very interesting there. It's a cool way of doing it. I just wish Disneyland had theirs. Of course, they got theirs replaced by the rocket rods, which eventually left because they were a disaster, which I actually really liked. They just take away everything I like. I liked the rocket rods. They did have their problems for sure. The issue was that they were cheap and they didn't build proper infrastructure
the
for them.
USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
It's a party now. Yeti Whiskers, 27 months in a row with putting up with Scar. Thank you so much. 27 months of support. Very, very much appreciated. Mr. Yeti. Can we get some Yeti hype in the chat? Hashtag Yeti hype. That is fantastic. Thank you so much for the support, Yeti. Rocking that fancy diamond badge. All shiny and things. But the reason the rocket rods failed, one of the main reasons, they're always breaking down, so that's one. Another issue was when they converted the People Mover track to the rocket rod track. They didn't bank any of the curves, so that when the ride would go, and it would be going, you know, on a good click, and it would have to make a hard brake to go around these curves, so not to take a curve on a flat plane, because that would like cause a lot of whiplash. They didn't curve the track, so it had to do a hard stop, and that wore the tires out, and also was eventually wearing all the track out. So there was fractures in the track and stuff like that, and it was just a complete disaster. And instead of like taking out the track or redoing it, they just decided to just scrap it all together, which is just sad in itself. Let's see, Q&A Scar, do you like In-N-Out Burger? I do. I love In-N-Out. I do think, here's the issue. Here's my main issue with In-N-Out. They're French fries. There's got to be at some point a reckoning. There's got to be a reckoning with them. They've got to be, you know what? I think we could do better with our fries. Like, I wish they would go back to the drawing board on their French fries. They're very small. They're about that big. They're kind of, and they need some work. You know, Five Guys has got them beat hands down with their French fries. Five Guys like just ride circles around their French fries. They go over there and they laugh at In-N-Out's French fries. To be honest with you, like there's some snickering, and I'm gonna say that's not wrong. So yes, everything else is perfect. They just gotta work on those French fries. Just need some work there. Just work on that. But other than that, you're good, important, very good, very important establishment. Need more. I mean, who would go to McDonald's over In-N-Out? Who would do that? Like, that person's a crazy person. It's a crazy person. There's just their quality of their ingredients and their hamburgers are just far exceeds the quality you can get like at that. Like if you saw McDonald's and that, like who would make that decision? I don't even know. Let's see. Huge like for me. How about y'all? What I'd recommend, my friend, is lowering the quality a little bit. That might help for you. There we go. That might help. There's a lot of little quality options down below. There we go. Beautiful. Let's see. We do in the UK because we don't have In-N-Out. I'm sorry. That's sad. Yeah, I think the only places that, as far as I know, I'm probably behind in the times, but California, I think, I know Arizona, I'm not sure where else. I know California, Nevada, Arizona. I'm not sure where else In-N-Out is. I know they've moved, I know they've expanded slowly, but I'm not 100% sure where else they're at. There we go. How are we doing? I think those are actually looking pretty sweet. Let's take a quick fly. Oh, where's my fireworks? There we are. We have some in Utah. Oh, I didn't know they've moved to Utah. Oh, that's right. You were talking about them yesterday. Oh, yes. Huh. So they moved to Utah. Are they ever going to come into Oregon? Can we get some in Oregon and Washington? Can they make the move? Can they make the move? Oh, yeah. That's looking fantastic. Oh, pretty recent edition. Oh, okay. Yeah, they, where we used to live in California, they finally added one right when we moved. They added one right when we moved. The thing is with that place too, is that every time you drive by it, there is like a, I don't know, 20, 30 minute wait for the drive-through. It's like, is it worth it at that point? I don't think so. I don't think so at that point. There we go. Put that across there. Sneak around the back a little bit. Beautiful. Cut that down like so. There we go. And beautiful. Madden, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Bring that across. Beautiful. Okay. How we doing? How we doing? Looking good? Good? Important? Nice. Click over there. Nice. Very nice. Let's see. Let's see. You got to avoid the lunch and the dinner rush. It's a huge wait. Yes, for sure. Yeah, I think that's okay. I think that's doing okay. All right. I think, gosh, let's take a look at this again. I think we've got this side done. This side's done. This, oh, no. I want to check to make sure that's all done. Nope. I'm going to end up in the water. Yep, in the water. Oh, are you serious? I'm in the water again. Here we go. Big money. Haha, there we go. Here's my thing for Disney is they need to add an In-N-Out to downtown Disney in Anaheim. They've got to make that happen. They're right now like clearing out a lot of like existing businesses and moving around leases and stuff. I think, actually I probably should put that back. They really should add In-N-Out to Disney, downtown Disney. That would be fantastic. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Actually, that'd probably really hurt Disney because a lot of people would go out to In-N-Out instead of like going to the park. Unless they just charged them an arm and a leg for a lease, and then it would probably work out. But yeah, I think that would be fantastic if they did that. Because I believe they're starting to build In-N-Outs like in like tourist destinations as far as I know. Like they're starting to build these kind of really cool looking places that look like theaters and stuff. They're really cool. They should. There we go. Okay. All right. I'm going to call this chunk done. And let's fly back to Scarlandia. Oh, jeez. Seriously, guys. I hope this is fixed by the next time we stream. It is so frustrating. Okay, we're up. We're up. Ah, man. Guys, we're so close to getting this done. Like, seriously. It is going to be done very... It is so frustrating. Oh, let me go grab some more rockets. Let me go grab some more rockets. There we go. Grab the rocket. Beautiful, wonderful, awesome. All right. We're going to do it this time. Actually, you know what? You know what? We're going to take the lazy man's way. We're going to take the lazy man's way. No hands travel. No man's travel. No hands. There we go. Awesome. All right. All right. Hello, Mr. Portal. How are you doing? I'm going to take the portal this time because I'm not even going to fly. I'm not even going to give the server its satisfaction of knowing that it's lagging me. I'm going to take the portal. That's right. I'm going to take the spooky portal. The Stranger Things portal. Maybe we'll see 11 somewhere. Ah, there's 11 hanging out as always here in the upside down. This place, every time I come in here, I cannot see this in any other way than the Stranger Things portals. Like, when I come down here, like, I feel like we're gonna need to get down on some kind of rickety lift with the sheriff, you know, save the day. Get 11 there, use her powers, all those things. Hopper. Why are you so angry? Because I care so much. Which portal is mine? Is this mine? Okay, these. We need better markers on whose portal's whose. I think this one's mine. There we go. Oh yeah, that's mine. All of fire. Perfect. So Scar safe across here. So Scar safe. So Scar safe. Who else is on the server? Also, do you have an idea for the Nether hub ceiling? Is Iskall asking for ideas for the Nether hub ceiling? Because Cub and I were wondering that. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to take a better look at it. And no, nobody else is on. Oh, come on. What time is it? Is it past my like cutoff time for flying? Up and away. Oh wait, that's an unauthorized creeper location. Wait a second. Hold on. Hold the phone, guys. Hold the phone here. That's an unauthorized. That is an unauthorized. That's an unauthorized creeper in that location. How is he spawning there? How did you get there? Huh. Unauthorized creeper. So many spiders. Definitely gonna have to fix that. I love how we've only produced 4 gunpowder for that farm. Wow, the server's getting way too laggy. Oh, I can barely play. All right, my friends, we're gonna have to slow down here and probably end the stream because I can't fly. I can't fly, and a Scar without flight is no Scar at all. Can't do anything without flight. I can't work in Scarlandia without flight. That is just not a thing.
The server wanted you to take a jelly break, LOL.
The server wanted me to take a jelly break. Do you guys want a team? Hashtag Team Jelly. Do you want a hashtag Team Jelly? I can totally make this happen, but I gotta see hashtag Team Jelly in the chat. I gotta see hashtag Team Jelly in the chat. Whoa, whoa, incoming. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, jeez. Oh man, it is so laggy. I'm about 2-second delayed based on these jumps. Yeah, about a 1.5 delay right now. Oh, things just got super bad. Okay, I'm seeing hashtag Team Jelly. Okay, I'm gonna hide in a deep dark hole of my shack, and I am gonna go get Jelly. So don't go anywhere, my friends. I'm gonna be gone for 2 minutes as I go and get Jelly. So I will be right back.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Fedmole SMC, thank you so very much for the resubscription. 4 months in a row. Thank you so very much. Can we get some resubscription hype in the chat and some Team Jelly? Because I'm going to go get Jelly. And remind Fredmole, he can spam as many Jelly emotes in the chat as he wants. You know, you do whatever you want, all right? I'll be right back. Oh, Jellie. Jellie likes the big scar cam. I like the big scar cam. It's pretty amazing. She's super tired. Look at this face. She's so tired. She's so tired over there. Look at this cat. She's so tired. She just, you know what? For all the time, I was wondering, like, does she hate the camera? Does she hate the camera? Is that the thing? No, I think it's just the lights that she hates. You know, it's just super bright, but they make her fur like glow. Like, look at how glowful she is. I made up a new word. That's a new word, by the way. That's a scar word, an important word. Hey, Jellie, say something to the scars. No, don't want to say anything. Are you grouchy? You want to go back to your bed? Are you looking at your bed? You're gonna break your head if you do that. Stop. Sorry, I'm gonna lean you back over. I'm gonna lean you back over. Oh, she's so cute. So tired. Why do you get in these weird positions? Put me down, human. All right, Jellie, you gotta say goodbye to everybody, okay? So go to the camera and say goodbye, all right? Goodbye, guys. All right, go run along. You leave hair, and now I'm all hairy, and that's fine, I guess. Jellie glow cat. Seriously, she was glowing like crazy over there. She was glowing like a crazy cat. But there we go, guys. I very much appreciate you guys coming out. I wanted to do some more stuff here in Scarland, but unfortunately, it's getting so laggy. But hopefully, we're going to become Canadians very soon, and it'll get better. Wow, we're going to become Canadians. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be a lot less laggy, hopefully. Supposedly. We'll see. But guys, thank you so much for coming out. For everybody who resubscribed and subscribed and all the bits, thank you so much for the support. Very, very much appreciated. Mods, couldn't do it without you. Fist bump of mod awesomeness. And of course, everybody who came out and enjoyed the stream, I appreciate you all very, very much. If you're new to the stream, definitely hit that follow button. And of course, add notifications. I only stream twice a week, so I only stream, rarely. So definitely hit the notifications so you know when I go live. And yeah, guys, we're also getting very close to 40,000 followers here on Twitch, which is pretty sweet, actually. Very excited about that. So yeah, why don't you call the lag busters? The lag busters have been called. They're hopefully the lag busters will make some magic happen. Maybe they'll make some magic happen. But yeah, let's do a raid because that is what we're gonna do. It's gonna be amazing. We're gonna find somebody on Twitch that is super awesome. All right, who do we have? Nobody. Whoa, not Rocket League. Did you know that I am hands down the worst Rocket League player ever? Did you know this? It's actually a very cool phenomenon, actually, that I am actually the worst Rocket League player. It's a great feat, I find, actually. It's a great feat. It's an important feat, really. But anyway, guys, unfortunately, no other hermits are streaming today, so no raids. So you can listen to me for 5 more minutes. Let's see, new feature, Twitch use raid. Ooh, I didn't know there was. I knew there was a new feature. I didn't know they've introduced it yet. I think it's still. Maybe they have announced. I don't know. Who knows what Twitch does? They do what Twitch does. Oh, can I show you guys my new shirt? Here, instead of a raid, I'm gonna show you my new shirt I got from Twitch. It's kind of amazing. Hold on. Let me grab it. Ah, the cords are pulling my neck. Ow. Ow, the cord was like ripping my neck off. Ow. Oh, hold on. Oh, jeez, my wheelchair is going down the hill. Hold on. Okay, all right, I'm back. All right. Oh my God, I was getting strangled back there. That was a terrible idea to like go with all these cords. Oh. Okay, all right. New Twitch shirt. Look at this thing. This is pretty fancy, right? Look at that, Twitch partner on there. And look at this, best of all, Good Times with Scar on the back. My name is so long that they like had to squeeze it together that it just looks like a blob, but that's okay. It's fine. But that's pretty awesome, right? I love that. That's super sweet. That's super sweet. I love it. Anyway, guys, I really appreciate you guys all coming out. It is very, very much appreciated. You guys absolutely make my day every single weekend hanging out with you.